And we're presented finally with the most updated character creator screen yet. Hey guys, Danjix here, back with some more Cyberpunk 2077 information. Today I have some brand new footage to share with you all. It recently aired during what seems to be a German TV show. There was a ton of new content shown, so in this video I'll be breaking it all down, including a close-up look at the character creator, some city scenes and more. Keep in mind the resolution is quite low, so it's not the best showcase of the game's graphics. After I break down, I'll let the footage roll so you can see it without me yapping. During the show there was an interview with Miles Tost and others, but while translating I found nothing of particular note, so I'll only be showing the gameplay. Also, side note, I'm in a lot of pain right now and it's 5 AM, so please excuse the quality. I just had to share this with you all.
Check this out.
First, I want to show you this image. It's V taking on the 6th Street gang, specifically a World War veteran and seemingly one of their boss men, jumping at you with a shotgun with his metal leg and arms. Most importantly though, it's the first time we get a look at the character with long nails. Yes, you can customize them with long nails. Moving over to the footage, to begin we see a bit more of the character teased in last month's style trailer, specifically when talking about the style neo-kitsch. There may be a chance you can romance this member of high society or celebrity. Then we have a zoomed in section of V driving the Quadra. If you read the message on the left, it seems though V accepted a gig and it didn't exactly go as planned. We know the game is all about choice and the missions can be taken and completed in multiple ways, which I'll showcase soon. So maybe this was one of the messier outcomes for the Regina Jones gig. Then we have a ground floor view between a ramen shop and a sex shop. Interestingly enough, you can enter the sex shop and there seems to be some kind of menu interface in there as well as areas to browse. I wonder if this means we can actually buy toys to use or things in here will function as gifts to give potential lovers. Side note, I love the reflections on the water here. Next we see more of the Night City Police Department, then a shot of a female Maelstrom member, a lot more refined than her male counterparts. Then some updated footage of people we've seen before. Adam Smasher is looking even more menacing though, with glowing red eyes and an updated body. I'm still convinced he will be an endgame boss. Then we have another shot of the 6th Street gang goon talking to us through a car window before a street race. It leads me to believe, based on the number of times we've seen this, that it's a story event. Then we have V taking a stroll through Watson. Because of body modification, being bound to a wheelchair should no longer be a thing, so this suggests that this man is quite poor. Poverty is ripe in Night City, but we even see the homeless with mods during the InStyle trailer. Then it continues in another section. From here we get a real sense of the verticality of the game. Another street level view, but at night. Not sure what the EdgeNet building is, but it's just over 50 meters away and V is being directed to go there. Pointing out that this is a gameplay shot, you see the player using a very minimalist HUD. It's unclear if this is just for recording purposes or if this is all you need when roaming around with your weapons holstered. Next, we get an updated look at the character creator. This is what you're presented with when you start a new game. In early trailers, both male and female V were naked. Perhaps they've since added underwear or they've given the players an option for a censored mode. The player selects male V and we're presented finally with the most updated character creator screen yet. First we see a mohawk, then a man bun. Next we see some of the different kinds of cosmetic face cyberware. Then we move to teeth. The standard option 00 are standard teeth. Option 1 though is a silver set of chompers, 2 is gold. Based on the demo creators got to play, there are tons of options to customize your V, but you won't be molding your character's face like clay. There will be options you can select, as you can see, with sliders and arrows. There will just be a lot of them. CD Projekt Red wants to give you crazy amounts of choice, but doesn't want people breaking their game with heads and bodies that clip outside their gear. Next, we have a look inside Lizzie's bar. And another shot of this clearly very affordable residence. With the amount of times they've shown this, leads me to believe that this is another area we will be required to go. Perhaps to romance this lovely lady. Some more street level views. This looks like an NPC recording the area around her with her phone, which is interesting because it's what we do now. Quick glimpse of the street level again, but this time we see quite a few NPCs walking around. We know that the time of day and location will impact density, among other things. Then we have Johnny Silverhand chilling with you, well, chilling in your mind with you at Tom's Diner. No doubt it's gonna look like you're just talking to yourself like a totally sane person. Since you give him responses, the first questioning if Johnny will actually help you and begging for help, the next is stating that you don't trust him, makes it seem very early on in the storyline when you just meet. On the Diner TV, we see the investment guy that we saw in the postcards trailer, suggesting that CD Projekt Red have in fact made many different in-game TV shows and ads for us to watch. Another look at Lizzie's bar, then we have the Street Kid option in the Flathead Maelstrom mission with updated graphics. It's looking good. Dum Dum skin just looks like a leather sleeve here, which it probably is. Another look at the Sanctum mission to save the monk using the same gun. The braindance scene at Lizzie's, Judy looks a little different here, but I think it's just because of the low res. Then we're back at the Mexican standoff scene with Royce. The options we're presented with are as follows. To pay with the Militech chip, the money is on here, you say? That will give Royce the chip and bug his system, then you have to go through the whole fight with the Maelstrom, and at the end the boss fight with Royce. Next is just to kill Royce, saying, "I've had enough." If you blow his head off here, you get his iconic quality pistol without having to fight him in his mech suit. The last is to pay with your own money, saying, "As discussed." If you pay with your own money, you get the bot without spilling any blood. No doubt making some friends with the Maelstrom and not so much with Militech. Like all missions in Cyberpunk, there are tons of ways to approach this mission. Here we have Evelyn Parker saying, "It's okay, Mateo, I was expecting him." A few people have pointed out that this bartender was attractive in previous trailers, and like I predicted, you can actually talk to him, suggesting that he could be a potential fling or a relationship, meeting him early on in the game during the Lizzie bar scene. So that's all the new footage. What did you think? With the end of the year almost upon us, we can be expecting a ton more marketing materials coming out for the game, so keep your eyes peeled in the coming weeks. Especially Friday when there is a new Night City Wire and my breakdown. Now, I'll leave you with the footage. Ciao friends.